Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Outdoor Indoor Texan. Today I'll be showing you my recipe for homemade garlic habanero hot sauce. If you love all things garlic and don't mind a kick of heat, this sauce is going to be your new best friend. Getting started, we're going to put our main ingredients for this sauce on a baking pan. Those ingredients are 1 small yellow onion cut into quarters, 8 habanero peppers with their stems removed and then cut in half, and finally about 1 cup or 20 to 25 peeled cloves of garlic. Take some olive oil and give everything a nice healthy drizzle while we wait for the oven to preheat to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Roasting these ingredients will help break down everything, but most importantly, it adds a depth of flavor to your sauce. If you have the right setup, you can also try charring them over a fire to add a more smoky component too. After the olive oil, just pop that pan in the oven for about 15 minutes until everything starts to brown and char. Once you're done with the oven, transfer your ingredients into a food processor or a blender. And while we're staring at it, check out my cool new food processor. For those of y'all who follow the channel, you may remember me complaining multiple times about the world's worst food processor that I've used in the past. Well, I ran across a stellar deal on Amazon and I finally pulled the trigger on this new KitchenAid food processor and couldn't be happier. I keep an updated running list of the gear I use and swear by when it comes to cooking in my Amazon storefront. So if you're looking for solid and well-tested cooking gear, make sure to check out the link I leave below in the comments. After the main 3 ingredients are put in, add the juice of 1 lime, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and finally add 2 cups of white vinegar. You may notice I had 4 cups poured out in that measuring cup, and that was just in case I wanted to thin it out further once I got to tasting it. But 2 cups ended up being the perfect amount for me. Now you've got all the ingredients rounded up, turn on your food processor and let it get to work. Keep chopping and blending until it is completely smooth. Now, if you've ever watched any of my other hot sauce recipes, you know exactly what I'm about to harp on. This is the most important part of making hot sauce, tasting your hot sauce. It blows my mind how many other people don't do this before bottling. Yes, it'll be hot and spicy, but this is when you need to taste it to make sure it doesn't need any final tweaks according to your own preferences. Does it need salt? Should it be thicker? Should it be thinner? Do you think there's a wild card ingredient I didn't mention that'll make it taste even better? Go for it. This is the time to make it your own. Once you're happy with how it tastes, it's time to bottle your hot sauce. I like to use these 5-ounce glass bottles that come with shrink wrap and a dripper cap. The shrink wrap makes for a nice presentation if you're looking to give any of these away as gifts, and the dripper cap is vital for those runny hot sauces so you're not accidentally pouring out half a bottle on your eggs. Just like the food processor, I have these hot sauce bottles on my Amazon storefront, so make sure to go check out that link in the comments below. And here's a hot tip from someone who makes a lot of hot sauce: use a skewer with your funnel. These little bamboo skewers are great for grilling shrimp, but they're just as good for keeping your funnel from falling off your bottles while filling them. And they're great at controlling the flow of the sauce while you're pouring. Skewer stays in, flow goes slow. Skewer comes out, flow goes fast. They've saved me from countless headaches, and hopefully this will help someone else out there as well. Also, another big tip for bottling: stir your sauce in between pours. If you don't mix it up, the sauce may settle and your bottles won't be consistent from one bottle to the next. This batch yielded 6 full 5-ounce bottles, and although there's plenty of vinegar in them, I always preach storing them in the refrigerator for best results. They should last for 2 to 3 months, if not longer, in the refrigerator. Tasting this batch, it's all garlic at first, but then the subtle fruit flavors from the habanero and lime chime in, and everything's followed up by that slow heat creep that coats your entire mouth. Finally, there's a zing of vinegar to clear the palate. It's a stellar sauce. I really like this, and I've been pouring it on practically everything lately. Well, that'll do it for this one, and thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or ideas for tweaks to this recipe. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more great content to come. Alright y'all, take care.